Welcome to Famed Computer World. This is Sunil. In the last session, I discussed about introduction to programming language. Now, in this session, I am going to discuss about C language. First, C is a high-level programming language developed in 1972 by Dennis Ritchie at AT&T Bell Laboratories. What do you mean by high level programming language? The programming language which will be understood by the developer or programmer, that programming language is known as high level programming language. Or we can say that normal English language also known as high level language. Okay, so C is developed in 1972 by Dennis Ritchie at AT&T Bell Laboratories. AT&T means American Telephone and Telegraph. Okay, next, C was designed as a language to write the Unix operating system. Actually, C was designed for the purpose to develop Unix operating system. Okay, next, it is a compiler based language. So C is a compiler based language. Why you can say that? Because compiler, I have already told to you that compiler, what is a compiler? Compiler is a language processor. So compiler is used to convert high level language to low level language, because our computer does not know about high level language. It knows only machine code, that is machine level language. So to convert high level to low level, we will use compiler. Next, compiler based program can be compiled once and can be used forever. That means if we will write our program in C file, then after when we will compile it, then we can use that compiled code, that is known as object code, forever. Okay. Next, the program written in C language is known as source code, which is human understandable code. Okay, first, the program written in C language, whatever we will write that language, that program is known as source code. Okay, that is human understandable code. Next, the code which get created after compilation is known as object code. Okay, so when we will write the code, then after compilation, a file will be created, that is known as object code. Okay, and that object code is known as machine code. Next, why C? Why we will use C? First, C is simple and faster programming language. Why we can say that C is a simple? Because if you will know the basic concepts and the basic structure and how to write a logic, then we can write a program very easily. Okay, and what is faster? Because C is a compiler based, and a compiler compiles a whole program at a time. So due to this reason, we can say that it's a faster programming language. Next, Unix, Linux, Windows are written in C. That means most of the operating systems are developed in C. Next, gaming frameworks are written in C. Okay, we in our daily life we are playing games, so we have to know that all the gaming frameworks, most of the gaming frameworks are written in C programming language, and graphics also developed by using C programming languages. Next, C offers better interaction with hardware devices. So listen that if we want to active or run any hardware devices, then we need a software or an application. That application will be developed by C. Okay, so most of the hardware devices are activating or running by using the application, and that application is developed by C programming language. Next, I am going to discuss about file. C file. First of all, where we will write program. So we need to create a file, then after we can write programs in that file. So file, I have written that file is the only medium where we can store contents permanently for future reference. So file is a medium where we can store our contents permanently, in which we can use that contents in future. Next, it is a collection of text, image, audio and video. Our file may be in text format, image format, audio format or video format. Okay. Next, structure of C file. First, we will write our program. So we have to create a file and the extension of that file will be .c. What are the if you want to give the name of the file, that does not matter, but you have to save that file by using the extension .c. Then after, a backup file will be created. That file extension will be file name .bak. Okay, automatically a backup file will be created. When after that, when you will compile the source code, because we are writing C program, that is high level language, but our computer or machine do not know about high level language, so it you want to convert into machine level code. Then when we will compile it, after the compilation, object code will be created and with a file, and that file name is known as object file .obj. Next, then when we will run that program, it will create executable code, that is known as program 1. I have written the file name program1.exe, that is known as exe file. Okay, so when we will compile our source program or source code, then it will convert into object code. The extension will be .obj. Then when we will run the program, then it will converted into exe file. Okay, that's about C file. Okay, and also please remember that when you will writing the C program, then the file extension will be .c. Okay, that's. Next, I am going to discuss about rules for writing C programming. Okay, so because it's the most important to follow the rules for writing C programs. If you are unable to learn, then you can't write a C program. Okay, so first, a C program is nothing but a collection of one or more functions. So C program is a collection of more than one functions. Okay, first, what is a function? Function, we can say that any word but not any keyword, if right side having parenthesis, that is known as function. Okay, in my upcoming videos, I will explain what is function, how many types of function, what is the purpose of using function. Basically, we are using function to implement our logic, in which when we will call the function, that time our function will be executed, then it will return some values. Okay, I will explain all those things in my upcoming videos. Okay, next, every C program must have a special function named main. If a program has do not any function, then that must have only one function, that is known as main function. Okay, it must have a main function. Our program must have a main function, because why? Our program execution starts from main function. Okay, so please remember this one. If there is no any function in our program, but there must be a one function in our program, that is main function. Because why? Because the program execution starts from main function. Next point, the beginning braces. After the main function, we will first write the open curly braces. Okay, that is known as beginning braces of the main function, that indicates the beginning of the program, and end curly braces, that will be indicate the end of the program. Okay, so we will write our statements between the open curly braces and close curly braces. Okay, next, C statements are usually entered in small case letters. Okay, so whatever we will write our statements, that will be written in small case letters. Okay, next, every C statement must be ended with semicolon. Okay, so you have to mention or write semicolon when we are writing statements, then we have to end that statement by using semicolon must, otherwise it will display compilation time error. Next point, main function can be located anywhere in the program. It's a easy thing that we can locate or implement main function anywhere in the program. That does not matter where you will write the main function, but when we will compile it, then our program will be execute from main function. Okay, so there is no need to put any particular location. We can write the main function in any location within the program, but the program execution will be start from main function. Next, thanks to all, and in my next video I will explain about variables, keywords, data types. Okay, so then after that class I will explain program how you will write. Okay, in easy method please. Okay, I will explain in easy method how we will remember. Okay, that's all.